Berlin is the most friendly state in Germany that I know. Here in Berlin, you can find different types of people. It's so colorful, lively, and you will never ever get bored. Where people live in Berlin is like a hideout, and when you go into places like when you go into the underground and you go to some other um, streets, then you're coming out of your shell. It's not all that glitters are gold, my brother. Not be everything with the sweet, sweet, sweet. Like the gold, oh. I don't know, maybe I should say some of those things that I don't like about this place, you know. So I don't know, maybe it's got to do with my luck. I don't know. Well, maybe I keep on meeting the wrong people, you know. Because I have some kind of health difficulties in the past. And, when you are in such a vulnerable situation, that is when you need people that are nice around you, people that could help you and stand by you. And I think I happen to be in the past. I was admitted into 2 or 3 hospitals like that, and I had some bad experiences with the nurses there. I don't know, maybe it's got to do with my color, but they were not nice at all. Unfortunately for me, the people that were supposed to be nurses in the hospital were actually like devils. They made it difficult for me staying in the hospital, and it's a very bad it's a very pathetic part of my life that I don't really like talking about, because I get so emotional, when you're in serious pain and you need help of people to get you out of that pain, like nurses. When the doctors come and give instruction, give this patient this kind of painkiller, and the nurses decide not to answer you when the doctors are not around, and you keep on suffering in this having terrible pains, and you are like helpless. You've got nowhere to go. You can't even stand up, and you are in agony and crying, and and nobody's answering you. And it gets to a point where they change your room partner. They put you in a single room where you can shout and nobody's going to hear you. And maybe they even deactivate the ring, because each room, if a patient has a problem, you can ring. So I just kept on ringing, and there was nobody coming, and I kept on weeping and crying, and I'm so sorry. This is the very, very pathetic aspect of my life I don't like to talk about. And right now, what I'm really experiencing right now that is also very touching is like at the praxis where I visit, unfortunately, there's a nurse there walking, and she seems not to like my guts. And when I call on the phone, when I ask her, I need this medication, I need that and that, and oh, don't tell me the one you had the other time has finished. As if I am just addicted to medications or so. She would not even take the courage to calculate how much tablets they are in the packs, and how much I would have needed for so weeks, you know. And she comes out to make me feel like a drug addict and make me feel as if, when did we give her this and why is she asking for it again? And this actually has affected me to a point that when I have pains, I don't take my medications because of the fact that I'm afraid of asking for it when it finishes. So I don't take it regularly and I keep on having much pains. When you're vulnerable, when you can't do anything, you're weak and you need help, you just need love and you need care. And it's the deepest part of my life where I need somebody to pull me out of a pit. And you just see that these people that are supposed to pull you out of the pit are the one pushing you inside. So it's the worst part of my life in Berlin. And I don't pray to have this experience anymore. When I first came in the school I was before, I had a lot of, I don't know, it's so sick. I mean, there was so much concentration. Maybe at the time I came, I think there wasn't too many people that were blacks. So, and I happened to be one of the early female blacks in Saxon-Anhalt. So unfortunately, and I was sharing a room with a lady, and when I washed the plates, she comes back to rewash the plates, and I keep on wondering why she keeps on rewashing the plates. And I was a bit sensitive about it, and I made sure I washed those plates and cutleries properly. But that wasn't the problem. She comes back to rewash them again, and after a while, I asked her, "Is there any problem with the ones that I washed, and why are you rewashing the cutleries and the plates again?" And she said she's sorry to let me know that she just has a feeling that I could stain the plates with my color, because it's a chocolate color and it might probably stain the spoons and the plates. So that's why she keeps on rewashing them. It's just something she cannot eat the plates, the spoon with the spoons and the fork. She cannot even use the plates. She has to rewash them. So I would have had a psychological problem if I didn't ask her. I would think there's something wrong with me. But then when I asked her and she told me this, then I realized that it was not me that's got a problem. It is her. Another good experience is I just went shopping and I had a whole lot of bags. I was coming, and it's not the first time of going to shopping like that. And there was this old woman that stopped me and said, "Let me help you carry them." I was shocked because normally they mind their business here, and I was like, "What?" She said, "Let me help you carry them." And I said, "No, don't worry." And she followed me right to my doorstep, and she made sure I was at home safely with all those stuff. But I was shocked. And that was one of those nice things about some people around here, you know. Very helpful people, you know. Yeah.